animal spirit group number 1, you're ready for the secret to be revealed. This is a very powerful secret that will help you change your life. Okay, so let's get into this message here. So you have been drawn to this powerful crow spirit, and the crow is giving a key. So there is a new beginning for you guys. Okay, so I'm hearing endings here for you guys, endings and new beginnings. Right now maybe you are in this emotional distress, a lot of anxiety I'm picking up, 8 of Swords energy I'm picking up. This is like maybe you're going through breakers, maybe you're like, I need to quit this job, and you don't know what to do, where you will go next. Don't worry, endings are a necessary thing. So here the message for you guys is endings, breaking ups, right? Breakups is just essential. So now you might be asking, like, if it was going to end, like, why I got that thing? Because you prayed for it. This was a wish of yours, and universe granted, and now you're like, I don't want that, right? But that's okay, that's fine, that's a part of your life. You learn from it. Now you know what you want and what you don't want. Isn't that amazing? Now you're not going to do this thing because you understand that you don't want this thing. That will not make you happy. So sometimes in life, we need to experience certain things, and that's what exactly happened right now. So one thing universe is telling you right now, the secret is like, don't carry any shame or guilt from this thing. Sometimes we tend to carry, when we fail, we tend to carry, oh, that shame, and shame is a very low vibe energy. You don't have to carry that shame. Understand that failures are part of life. Through failures we learn. But what is problematic is when we keep on repeating that thing. Here I don't feel like you're repeating. You made a mistake, or maybe you did something that you wanted, and now you're like, oh, it's not for me, and that's okay, that's fine. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to feel shameful about it. What you need to do is to let it go and move forward. Okay, so that's what I feel like. This is me, this is taking me to a place where I quit my job. I had this job only for 4 months, and when I got this job, I was so happy because that's what I wanted to do, right? And I bought a lot of clothes. I was fully prepared for this job, and 2 weeks into that job, I was stressed, I was anxious, I was exhausted, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I hang on, like, let me try more. And the more it went, the more I was in distress, emotional distress. Whoever listens, I would complain about this job. I'll call my mom, and 1 hour of complaining. I'll call my sister, 1 hour of complaining. Whoever listens, complaining. And what it gave? More to complain. Yes. So because that was not the job for me, but I made a decision, like, I'm quitting this job. I can't go. So, but that doesn't mean that it was the end for me. It made me understand, like, what I want, what I liked, what I didn't like, right? And if I look back, it was necessary to make me understand that what I wanted. Because if I didn't have that experience, maybe I will not be sitting here, because I will be choosing something else entirely, right? I will not be open to this experience that I have right now. So sometimes in life, certain breakups, certain endings are essential. Certain things that we do might not work for us. It's okay. What you don't need to do is to carry that shame and guilt. Don't carry that. I kind of carry that, but I have released that, but don't carry that. Sometimes it's like what we will say to other people. If a relationship didn't work out, what we will say to other people? Why you have to say to other people? You were in emotional distress. Why you need to give an explanation to other people? It's your journey, guys. So that is the secret. You don't have to carry any shame. You don't have to carry any guilt. What you have to carry is the lesson. And you understood what you want and what you don't want. So do what you want and let go of what you don't want, right? So this can be something that you dreamed about. Maybe this is a dream relationship of yours or dream job of yours. That doesn't work. Then you understand that is not something that is yours. Maybe that dream, or sometimes what happens is this some dream job or dream relationship with that thing is not something that makes us happy. We might have picked up from other people, right? Maybe it can be that as well. Yeah. So finally you understood. So again, don't worry. If you are going through this emotional distress, you will be coming out of it. You have to have the courage to quit this thing. Don't Keep on hanging on it, because it will not give you anything. You will be in more distress only. Because once you let go of something, that is when you make space for new things. Otherwise, you're not going to make space for new things. If you're worried about something, you will be worrying only. If you complain about something, you will be getting more to complain only. Nothing will come out of it. So you will have to take a risk by quitting that thing. You will have to go through that unknown phase of your life. But spirit will be there. If you trust God, He will be there with you. Okay? Because again, the crow is giving a key, a new beginning. It's there. The new beginning is there. That's the secret. It's there. It's available to you guys. Yeah, there are times when people will feel like, oh, I don't know where I'm going. But that's okay. Trust. I have been in that phase of my life. And sometimes now also I find myself when I'm in this unknown phase where I don't know what is happening. But I keep going. So sometimes all you need to do is trust. Let go of the control, surrender, and keep going. And the crows, they are very resourceful. When you let go, when you don't have that pull, like again, sometimes that anxiety that we have, once we let go of that, we are open to new things. You need to open your heart, group number 1. Open heartedness is required. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what it is. One thing you need to understand, it's okay to quit. If it's not working, if it's giving you so much distress, if it's taking toll on your health, if it is taking toll on your body, maybe it's time to quit. Maybe that's not good for you, right? Because we are not here to damage our own body because we have to do something. If a relationship is damaging your body, then that relationship is not for you. Relationship is when we are thriving. That is when it is a happy relationship. I always say, what is a marriage? Where two people are in unity, right? When two people understand each other. Yes, maybe one person is doing certain job, another person is doing some certain job, but it should be balanced. Yeah, it cannot be equal, right? But it should be balanced. It should be fair. That's very important in a marriage or in a relationship. If you feel like it's not balanced, maybe when this person comes, your heart is beating so hard. No, when this person comes, you should be calm and peaceful. That's very important. Okay, remember, when you're in a relationship, if you're with someone, whenever they come and whenever they talk to you, if your heart is pounding and you're doubting yourself, that's not for you, right? So I'm getting that energy as well. Maybe you're feeling like your heart is pounding and you're feeling very uncomfortable with this person. Yes, do you want to live like this? No, you don't. So again, don't be afraid to quit something. Don't be afraid to break something. Because because of the future. Sometimes we are so worried about the future, like if I break this up, what if I have to start all over again? Starting over is okay. Wow, starting over is okay, right? It's okay to start over. I recently saw a video where this woman takes a plant and cut all the plants. She cuts and she's like, it will grow back. And then and then it's like she's showing the plant and it has grown back and it's more healthier. So sometimes starting over is also okay. It's okay. You can start over, group number 1. And as you start over, you're going to get those resources that you need. So make up your mind. Maybe starting over is okay. It's just a phase of life, and maybe once you start over, you will be more healthier, more graceful. Who knows, right? I also started over. I know that. So yeah, so it's okay. As I said, I have done like a PG in computer science, and when we do a PG post graduation, we always aim for that kind of thing. Like I'll work in that, or I'll be a computer teacher, or I had plans of that. Teaching was my plan, but it didn't work out, right? Yeah, maybe we are not. Maybe we can change plans. I started over this. I learned something new. I didn't have an idea about this thing. I started over. But if I look now, I like the plant. I started over, and now I'm much more happier, much more fulfilled. Yes, it's making this. Yeah, again, this is like this is what I want. I can stay at home and work, and I can take care of my family as well. Maybe this is what I wanted, right? So that's what it is. That's what it is, right? So it's okay to start over, group number 1. So yeah, it's okay. You keep the memories, right? Keep the good memories with you and let go of that old memories that haunt you. It's time to let go of that haunting past memories, right? And it's time for making those new good memories, because always we can make those new good memories. Trust me, it is always there. The potential is there, yes, but you have to have that faith. You have to have that faith, okay, guys? That's the key. Because if I look at my life, I only had faith, and I was like, I'll do something one day. I used to tell everyone when nothing was working, I was like, I will do something, I'll do something, I used to just say that, I'll just pray to God, like, give me growth, help me. I used to just ask for that, and God helped me. God opened door when I was least expecting. It happened to me, and I really, really want to share that, because I want to give you that hope, and that is what my job is, right? To spread that hope every day. That's the thing. That's all my job is, like, that's the thing. Just spreading that positive energy, because there is so much negative energy in the world. There's so much negative news that comes. So yeah, maybe I am here to just give that positive vibe. So I'm getting that energy. Like, you can rewire this thing. You can change this thing. Yeah, you can start over, my lovelies. So let's see. Look, the courage that you want, God will give you. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. Universe will give you. If you don't believe in universe as well, it's like you will have that courage. When you step up, when you make a decision, like, I am not going to be haunted by these past memories, I'm so much more than that, and I have the courage to face my fears and move forward, you will move forward. You will move forward here. So this is the time to take care of your emotions as well. So if you feel like you need some extra help, ask for that help. So if you feel like you need to meet a counselor, if you feel like you need to meet a therapist, go ahead and do that as well. If you feel like you need to talk to a trustworthy friend, go ahead and do that. Ask for help if you need it, then only you're going to get it. And if you feel like you don't have anyone, ask for help from your angels, because they always help. They always give us the support. All we need to do is to trust it. That's what your work is, to trust and have faith at this time. Oh wow, look, we have this camera and the clairvoyance, and this mermaid as well. For some of you, you have the ability of clairvoyance as well. Interesting. We have the letter T. So yeah, you need to connect with your divine feminine energy. Even if you're a male or a female, you need to connect with divine feminine energy. If you are into deities, you can work with Kali Ma. She will be very, very helpful for you guys. She will help you to start over, right? I'm getting that energy. If you have not quit something, she will help you to quit that as well. So Kali Ma's energy is also coming up. She will help you. So call upon her, chant her mantras, research about her. You will get what to do, right? Because nowadays information is there. Like, whatever we want, we can access. I feel like that's what it is. We can access the information, right now. The technology is evolving. So yeah. Okay. So let's see what else is the message for you. I'm sorry about the construction, something they're doing. Okay, so let's see what else. So we have loss. Yeah, this is your current situation. Look again, open-heartedness. You have closed your heart as well. You've withdrawn. You're not expressing yourself as well. It's time for you to open heart. You're open to new possibilities. Look again, this person is open heart to new possibilities. It's time to think big. Again, imagination might be very good for you guys. So sometimes when we are going through that loss, we are focused on that loss. Again, it feels like this person is like, oh, I did work on this thing, everything is gone now. What will I ever go to this side? Yes, you will. You can start over. That's what I feel like. So look, the open-heartedness, I did mention that. this open heartedness. It's time to think about these new possibilities, like what I can do. As I mentioned, when I was going through this phase where I lost a lot of things, it was a time where I was failing at everything. And there was a time in my life I was failing at everything, and I was like, oh my god. It was tough, when we fail at everything, when we are rejected and all. It's not nice. It's not a nice feeling. Our hopes and dreams are crushed. It's not a nice feeling. We thought that it will work out, it doesn't work out. It's not a nice feeling at all. Yeah, I understand that. I've gone through those loss. And if it is a loss of loved ones, yes, it is too much. And yeah, sometimes we don't open our heart as well. We keep it all inside, and that's not what you need to do. It's time to open your heart. For some of you, you need to start visualizing the things that you want in your life, right? When you start visualizing, when you start seeing this new reality of yours, that's when you get the new steps. This is just a part, this death. This is the death I was talking about. Something has to end in order to begin new, right? You will be beginning new things soon. Yes. So don't worry, open your heart. So if you feel like you need to talk to someone, if you feel like you need to get that extra help, go ahead. Because once you ask, once you start looking for possibilities, that's when you are going to get it. Right, isn't it? If we don't look for it, how we are going to get it? So look for those possibilities, ask for that help, ask for that support, and you shall get it. Here the secret, as I mentioned, you have the courage within you. You have the courage within you to get to the other side, and it's okay to start over. It's okay to start over. So we have news and messages envelope. Though there is a good news coming your way. So unfolding and surprise. Yes. Okay, that's amazing. That's the secret here. Things are not going to be like this forever, guys. Things are going to change. There is a news, and words are also about news. And then we have this envelope. So there is a good news that is coming. Maybe there is someone around you who really wants to help you. Sometimes in these kinds of times, we are so closed off that we don't see that there are people who wants to help us, isn't it? Sometimes we become so close-hearted. We withdraw to our own self, right? And that's when we don't see that help and support. And sometimes when we get that support, we are not open as well. So for some of you, there is a good news coming. This loss that you have felt, it's going to not be that much. It will not hurt that much. I feel like things will change with this bird. There is a new information that is coming your way. There is a new way that is opening for you guys. There is hope coming your way. Okay, group number 1, there is a good news on the horizon for you. Okay, so what is the secret? We have 5 of Swords. Yes, this energy. I don't like 7 of Cups. Maybe I feel like someone has made you feel like this. Maybe this is a relationship. And there is some sort of information coming your way that will make you realize how this person has made you feel like you're nothing, has confused you. Yes, maybe this is a relationship where you have felt confused. As I mentioned, like in a good relationship, if you're with someone, you will feel loved, you will feel comfortable, you will feel relaxed, you will feel protected. If you feel unsafe, if your heart is like beating so hard and you don't know whenever this person is coming and you're like, oh, afraid, then this is not the one for you, right? That environment is also not good. I really feel like that there might be someone who has confused you, who has made you feel like you're not good enough, right? Maybe this can be a boss as well. Yes, someone has actually made you very anxious. Yeah, I feel like that kind of thing is getting out of your life. That person might be getting out of your life. That situation, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that. There is a news for that. You're moving towards new horizons. Yes, for sure. You're going to make new memories. You're going to meet new people, because there are lovely people. They're ready to meet you. There are going to be those, yeah, maybe you have not met those kind people. Yeah, you are ready to meet those kind people. You're ready to have those situations that you that will make you so happy. There are places, people, situations that is ready for you after this thing. So don't worry, don't lose hope. And I know this is hard. This is definitely hard with this Five of Swords and Seven of Cups. This feels like a narcissistic relationship, or yeah, it's that kind of energy where, yeah, it's like no matter how hard you work, nothing is good enough, right? But yeah, you're going to overcome that. You're coming out of that. There is amazing information, news, positive news on the horizon for you guys. Maybe you will, yeah, there is something opening for you guys. Some sort of possibility, some door is going to be open for you guys. Trust that though. You need to trust that though, okay? So what else? And don't be afraid to walk alone as well, guys. The clarity you need is coming. The information you need is coming. Okay, then we have the Two of Swords and Knave of Cups. Yeah, look, the wolf energy is there and the dragon energy is there. You're very powerful. Yeah, after this, you will realize how much power you hold. And it's okay to walk alone as well. But at the same time, you're not walking alone. Your angels, your spirit team is with you. And the right people will show up at right time. So here, don't be afraid to start over. Maybe sometimes we are so afraid because we don't want to start over. We feel like what if we don't grow, we have to do it all again. But what if doing all over all again? So yeah, again, that's the plant. Sorry. It's like the plant analogy. She cut the whole plant and the plant grew, and the plant grew in a much healthier way, right? So what if starting all over means you're going to experience amazing things? What if that is the situation? You will learn amazing thing, you will meet amazing thing. Isn't that amazing? So it's okay if you have to start over. So don't be afraid of that, okay? Yes, the clarity you need is coming. Yes, if you need to be alone for a while, it's okay. That is also okay. You will be able to overcome fears. Yeah, you will come out of it. You will come out of it. Group number 1. Yeah, we have Eight of Wands. You're moving forward. Eight of Wands is a fast energy. This news that you need is coming. This hopeful news that, yeah, there is a hopeful news. There is a surprise that is coming your way that will take you out of this thing. If you're not already over this thing, you will be over this thing and you're going to start over for sure. Maybe for some of you, you will be relocating. Maybe there is some sort of news with that. But there is hope. There is hope. There's definitely hope here. So you have the Six of Swords. Yeah, things are getting better. Six of Swords is always a card where someone is moving from heavy waters to calmer waters. They are moving towards hope. Yes, they are in this transition. They're in this journey. But yes, you're moving forward. So definitely there is some sort of travel information. You're moving away from these energies for sure. For sure. Okay. So the final message for group number 1. You have the doll's head. Oh, again, the anxiety, the thinking. Oh, again, the car. You're moving forward, guys. This situation is going to be over. You're going to start over. Things are going to move forward. Maybe for some of you will be getting out of this toxic environment. There is news for that. You're going to a new destination. So keep your thoughts positive. I know sometimes it's very difficult when we are in this situation. When I was in the situation, what helped me was calligraphy. Maybe find something like that, because I didn't even know that it was actually helping me rewire my mind. Because in calligraphy, you have to write. You have, again, you if you're not familiar, there is this brush lettering. Then we have the pen and all, right? The nibs and all. So you write. So what I used to do is I used to write quotes, positive quotes, all the time, and while writing, we are just focused on that and we are writing it because we need to know, we need to focus on the letters as well because we are learning. And without knowing, I was kind of focusing on that positive energy. I was getting out of that negative energy and was focusing on that positive energy. So maybe find something where you can focus on those positive energy. That is what I'm getting. That is the secret. Maybe you need to focus more on the positive energy. So for me, calligraphy worked. Maybe for you, something else will work. So what gives you that positive energy? What makes you feel good? Do that. Okay. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 2, you have been drawn to the eagle animal spirit. So let's get into your message. You're ready for the secret to be revealed that will help you change your life. Okay, one thing I was noticing is like the eagle is giving a side eye, something like that. And I'm picking up like you can read through the facade. You're becoming very sensitive, guys. Very, very sensitive to other people's energy. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to protect yourself. You need to shield yourself. You can see the BS of other people. Yeah, you can see the BS of other people. You can see through the facade of other people. You can see the manipulation. You're very good at it. You have an eyes for that, right? You can also see what others don't see. You can see, yeah, this group, your secret, I feel like, is maybe you don't realize it yet, but you can see through the depths of other people, like why certain things they do. You understand that. Maybe you notice that, maybe you don't notice that. Maybe you doubt it, maybe you don't. But somehow, somewhere, that is what is, maybe this is a confirmation for some of you. You can see why certain people have those hardships. Or maybe they did that, the way they made their choices, that's the reason why they're going through that hardship. Maybe you get that clarity or something like that I'm getting here. Yeah, wow. I feel like this is about your gifts as well. You're very gifted, you're very talented. Yes, as I mentioned, your third eye is opened, your inner voice is very, very, very clear. Yeah, maybe you need to do something like name your inner voice, name, right? Name your inner voice. Like, yeah, maybe you can just name her anything, right? Your inner voice. And just whenever you feel a little bit of doubt, maybe call upon the name 3 times and she will respond. Your inner voice will respond. That's something maybe you can do. Maybe that's a secret you can do, right? Naming your inner voice a name. And whenever you need some clarity, ask her. She will give you the clarity. You are getting a lot of downloads at this time. Maybe your dreams are also vivid. For some of you, you might be lucid dreaming as well, but you don't realize it yet. You're lucid dreaming. If you have kind of dreams where you wake up, like, yes, something like that is there. You are lucid dreaming. For some of you, you don't even see that. That's why maybe waking up has been hard for some of you lately, because you've been moving through realms or something like that is happening. Yeah, our dreams are also very powerful. It's like a powerful portal, right? We enter through our dreams. So yes, dreams are very important for you guys. Your dream state here, when you're in dream state, you're going to other realities. I'm getting that vibe. For some of you, if you relate to it, maybe for some of you don't know as well, because this is a secret. Maybe you're not seeing it, but you are. Yeah. If you haven't lucid dreamed yet, you will be in the near future. Maybe you're trying, maybe you're not trying. Even if you're not trying, you will be. You might be even receiving some prophetic messages in your dreams. Write it down. And maybe for some of you, you will see that what you predicted is coming true. Your predictions are coming true here. Group number 2. Yes. As I mentioned, you can see other people's choices, how they behave, what they do, and that will give them the results, right? You predict that. You're very good at it. Yes. You can see through the facade. You can see through the manipulation here, group number 2. Okay. So again, name your inner voice a name and call upon her whenever you need help. Okay. Group number 2. Keep on doing whatever you're doing, because it's working even if you're not seeing it. You're right on track, guys. Don't doubt it. Maybe right now you're doubting your path. There is nothing to repair though. Maybe you're trying to repair something. There is nothing to repair though. You maybe not seeing the results, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Lord is going behind the scenes. The roots are very strong right now. You can't see the roots. Something is happening below the surface, right? The roots are very strong, but the tree is not growing, right? Maybe you're feeling like, oh, why there is no growth. You have done the work. You have done the work, my lovely group number 2. You're doing amazing. So don't doubt at this time. Maybe right now you're doubting it. And when we get a lot of, when we're very insensitive, we doubt as well. We pick up on other people's energy as well. So one thing you need to do is to protect your energy, protect your space. When you're going out, call upon Archangel Michael and see yourself in a bubble where you're protected and he's going to keep you safe. Doing those kinds of rituals will be very good. And when you go out and come back, if you're feeling a little heavy, maybe you feel like that also whenever you go out, you're tired at that day, because you're picking up on other people's energy. You're very sensitive at this time, really, group number 2. So protect your space, protect your energy. And even the content that you watch, maybe you need to keep an eye on something that you're watching that has been too violent in nature. If that is the case, please take a step back there. With news as well, you're very sensitive in nature at this time. Maybe there are certain products as well that will affect you. So if that is the case, certain foods might affect you. So if that is the case, please stay away from those foods. Those products, maybe certain creams might not be good for you at this time, so please stay away from those. Yes, you will know it intuitively. Maybe this is something you used to eat, now you're eating it, you are having stomach ache. Stay away from those foods as well. Okay, there is a happy news coming, that is there. Okay, there is a happy news that is going to come soon. This is something related to your passions. It feels like you're working towards it, but you're like, no time soon this will happen. You're like this, but it is going to happen. I'm getting the 6 of Wands energy here. So you have been working on something, but you're like, oh, I'm working on it, will move forward. Maybe right now you're not even seeing results. So you're like, okay, this will happen in this much time, maybe in 2 years or 1 year and all. That's not the case. The secret here is, it is going to happen anytime soon. It can happen at any time, I feel like that, because the roots are very strong at this time. The growth will happen very quickly now. For some of you, I feel like overnight success as well. Yes, that is the thing. Maybe you're questioning a lot of things at this time, but don't don't focus too much on the doubt here. Yes, so please release those doubts. That is what I'm getting here. So let's see what else is the secret. So right now, one thing you need to do is, don't doubt, keep your energy clean, okay, protect yourself, and if you don't want to do something, say no as well. You don't have to say yes to everything. And I'm even getting the savior complex or something. You feel like you need to save everyone. Yeah, sometimes it's okay if you're not able to help someone. You cannot help everyone at all the times. That is also there. Okay, so group number 2, let's see. Don't put too much pressure on your back. So group number 2, what is the message here? Oh my god, didn't I picked up this? This is what I was picking up, the savior complex here. Wow, look the pressure he's carrying. You don't have to carry that much pressure, guys. It is going to break you. Yes. Yeah, one thing, as I mentioned, you can see through the depths of other people. You can see what they're doing wrong. You can see it very, very clearly. So you want them to have a good life. You want them to help, right? You really want them. You know that you have the answers and you want to give them. But sometimes even when you give those answers, they might not do the work because they're not ready. They're not in the right frequency. They're not in the right mind to do the work. And that's okay, that's fine. You need to let go of that. So that is what I'm getting here. Sometimes you take other people's journey very, very seriously. You make it yours own. And when you make other people's journey your journey, you will feel their pain. That you're very sensitive, right? You will feel like why they are not doing the work. You will get irritated as well because you're taking their energy. But you need to understand that that's not your responsibility. What is your responsibility? To show them the path. To tell them like this is like this, this is like this. You can give them a hand on the back, right? You can support them. You can help them to persevere, but you cannot walk with them. You can just support them. Because if you start walking with these people, you will dim your light. And you are not here to dim your light, guys. Group number 2. Remember that always. Yeah, maybe you are having, again, if it's like you're gaining some sort of success and you know that success for other people is also possible and you're trying too hard to make them understand, maybe they're not understanding. If they're not doing the work, it is not going to work. You cannot carry that with you. So you're not here to do their work. You can see through their facade, you can see why they're doing the mistakes, you can give them the advice, you can support them, but you cannot do the work for them. That's when you need to let go, you need to let loose. Let them do their work. Let them do their work. Yes, you want to help people, you want to make their life better, but you cannot do the work for them. The you know the Again, it can be with family members. Mostly I feel like that you want them to be happy, but they're not doing the work, and you're like, why they're not doing the work? And you take on their energies and you feel the pain, and you're like, do you get irritated, and you don't need that. You don't need that. Trust me, you don't need that. That is where you have to pull back your energy, take power over that, and protect yourself, right? So right now, in your journey, persevere. As I mentioned, there is something that you have built, but you're not seeing the growth. Persevere, keep going, keep moving forward. Soon you will reach this level of success that you want. Okay? And I even feel like for some of you, someone else's energy is also affecting right now. If you're thinking about someone too much, if you want to help too much, and if you're giving your all energy to them, this is the time to pull back and clean that and focus on what you want to grow. That is also important. Okay? So persevere right now. You are someone who has persevered. I feel like that. You are not afraid of that. You're not afraid of hard work. You're not afraid of all those things. I know that. But sometimes the doubt comes up, and I feel like right now you're doubting too much because of how sensitive you are right now. That's the reason. So don't focus too much on the doubts or worries. Things will work out for you guys. You're the queen. You're going to have that power. The word that is coming is like the sovereignty. You are going to be that. You will have that power. So don't worry. Keep going. Okay. So let's see. Gazelle, we have change. Oh, there is a change coming. Again, the purity. There is some sort of energies that is affecting you. Some sort of outside energy is affecting you at this time. That is the reason why you're feeling that stuckness. Look, this is what I was talking about. The crown here, the success, pride. That is yours. You're meant to have the success. You're meant to have that appreciation, that recognition. But maybe sometimes you feel like, oh, what if I get the success and the people I love are not getting? So maybe that is what is stopping you from your success. That mindset needs to shift. Maybe you're the one who is going to be very abundant. Like you're already seeing that abundance. You're thinking big for yourself. But maybe the people you love are not near that success, and you want them to also have success. In that, what you're doing is like you're taking that kind of beliefs from them, or maybe you're taking those negative energies from them, and that is stopping your own success, your own crown. It is stopping you from reaching your crown here, your success. So this is very important here at this time. You're very gifted. I would say this group is very gifted. Whatever you're doing is going to work for you. You are very consistent, but you're not seeing the results because you're taking on other people's energies. You're taking on other people's doubt right now, and that is affecting your success somehow, somewhere. So this is the time to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. This is the time to release. This is the time to do the code cutting here. That's something I'm getting here very, very strongly. And again, you are on your own journey. They are on their own journey. You love them, you can support them, but you cannot walk their journey. That's what it is. That's where you need to let go of. You need to do that, guys. You think too much of for other people. You're very generous. You're very generous. You want them to be happy, but they cannot get the success that you're getting because they're not ready, guys. They're not ready. So don't take their energy. Yes, and when you're getting the success, when you're getting the money, you can help them. If you're getting too much of abundance, you can share that abundance. Isn't that beautiful? So focus on that, right? So that's what I'm getting here. You cannot take everyone with you. You cannot take everyone with you, and that is something you need to know. And I will keep the crown as well here for you guys, because the crown is ready. The crown is already ready, but you have to be ready right now to accept this. Maybe for some of you, you have a fear of being seen as well, being in the spotlight as well. That is also the fear that is coming up. Maybe this is a subconscious fear. This is the time to work on that as well. Okay. You will be okay. You will be safe even if you're seen. Don't be afraid to be in the spotlight. Okay. So group number 2. You're gifted. You're gifted, guys. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Don't doubt. Trust. Keep on going with this boat, keep on going wherever you want to go, because you will be getting to the destination. So let's see. But this savior complex, look again, this is like the heaviness that you're carrying. That is what you need to release here. If you're going to carry this and moving forward, then it is going to be too hard. So remove that. Let go of that. Okay, so let's see. What else for group number 2? Oh, that's a lot of cards, right? So the card that fell is, oh wow, we have the 2 of Cups. Yes, this is you and your desires coming true. Then we have the 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Look, that's the thing. That is what I feel like. 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups. You winning. Sometimes, like, maybe you feel like, oh, my people are also not winning. I'm only one winning. Like, how can I only win? How can I only have this kind of abundant life? That is some sort of subconscious. For some of you, this is subconscious. The subconscious feeling is stopping you from your success, guys. From you meeting your desired life, you meeting your desired reality. That is what is stopping here. You want your family or the people you love to have that success, but they cannot come with you, because they're not ready at this time, and you want them to also have what you have, because you know it's possible in a way. But yeah, you have gained a lot of success, I feel like that, but you have not reached the level of success you want to reach. You have not reached the milestone that you want to reach. You have not reached your dream reality yet, but you are in the process. And the thing that is stopping you is, like, you want the happiness of other people as well. Like the 3 of Cups, you want those people who you love to be in that space, but they cannot be. And again, there is this heartbreaking energy here with this 3 of Swords. That is what is keeping you away from the success, guys. That is what is keeping you away from meeting your desired reality here. The savior complex. You want to help other people. You want them to be with you. You want that. Yeah, you want them to have that kind of life that you know it's possible for them, but they're not ready right now. They're not ready right now. So what you need to do is to let go of that. And it breaks your heart as well to see the people you love in pain. It breaks your heart to see the people you love in suffer, because you know that there is a way out of this, but they're not ready, and you cannot do anything because it's their journey, it's not your journey. And that is actually stopping you from your own success, guys. We have 2 of Wands, the Hanged Man, 9 of Pentacles, and King of Cups. This is where you want to reach, the 9 of Pentacles and King of Cups. 9 of Pentacles and King of Cups means someone who has this amazing career and amazing home life. They are happy in all areas of their life. They have health, they have abundance, they have good family relationship, their love life is amazing, so they have everything, right? Yes, that's what I feel like. But at the same time, you have a fear of having all those things, because the people that you love don't have that, and you're carrying that kind of guilt now. Like, if I have that, they don't have. Yeah, maybe this is subconscious, this is not even conscious. Yeah, maybe you're like, oh, I'm living this kind of life and they're suffering, it's not good, right? Maybe somehow, somewhere, that is coming in between your success. Group number 2. Yeah, you're very generous, you're very kind, you're very sensitive. So maybe you need to change your perception at this time. Look at this way, like, if you're having all those things, you can help them, you can be generous. If you have amazing money, you can give them, you can be generous with them, you can pour that, and money will help. Somehow, somewhere, money helps. So if you're shining bright, you can give that light, you can give that hope to them, it will help them, right? You can give amazing wisdom and advice to them when they need that. Yeah, but if you are like, oh, I want this thing that I'm having, and I know that it's possible, they can also have it. If you're in that energy, you will not be able to move forward. So that's what I feel like. Not everyone can come to your desired reality. Not everyone will have access to this reality that you're creating for yourself. Yes, there are people you love, you can help them, but you cannot take them with you, and that's okay, that's fine. Maybe that is what is stopping you from that level of success that you're aiming for. Okay, so here, that's where you need to reevaluate, like, are you giving too much of your energy to other people? Yeah, maybe there are people who you love, and when they don't Yeah, when they're not when they're going through a lot, you taking their energy. Maybe you're somehow somewhere you're picking up their energy, you're picking up their pain, and that is what is stopping you from this success that you're meant to have, because you're meant to have the crown. And maybe there is something that has been delayed to you. It will arrive. Maybe this is the energy where you have to, you have to let go of. And I know it's hard, but that's the message here. Okay. So let's see what else. You have the three of swords. Again, this three of swords energy, the same thing is coming here. And I feel like you're a healer also. You're an amazing healer. The Empress, like can the Empress, yes, again it feels like, Empress, she is very kind. She is very sensitive, right? She's someone who's a giver. She's very generous, but at the same time, she also receives. She doesn't only give, right? She also receives. But here I feel like you are not open to receiving at this time. You're too much of in this giving mentality at this time. You give, but you're not open to it. So maybe you need to open your heart. Again, the three of swords here. Maybe you need to do some heart chakra meditation here, because your heart, maybe there is a heart wall at this time. It's time to clear that heart wall. Okay. Because of this pain. Maybe you're taking someone else's pain, or maybe this is a childhood pain that you're carrying, or maybe in childhood you felt like you cannot receive more than this, or you cannot receive that kind of success. Maybe when you were a child, you didn't see yourself as victorious, and that is also coming as a block here. You have overcome so much, and you're ready for this. All you need to do is to open your heart and be ready for the success. There is a fear of spotlight or something like that. This might be unconscious. It's not conscious. I feel like you want the spotlight, but somehow somewhere unconsciously you're rejecting it. So ask yourself, why are you rejecting it? Maybe once you ask yourself your inner voice, as I told, name your inner voice, right? Give a name to your inner voice and ask that inner voice of yours, what is that thing that is stopping me from that ultimate success that I want? And your inner voice will give you that. Maybe a scenario will be being shown to you guys, an experience that you had in your childhood will be shown to you guys, so you can release and come to this energy. You're the Empress. You're meant to be the Empress. Okay. And be ready to take up more space. Be ready to be in a place where you will have the power. Maybe before you didn't have that power. You were not the CEO of your own life. Everyone else was making decisions. Now you are going to be in a place where you will be the one making decisions for yourself. And somehow somewhere that is what you're not ready for subconsciously. So ask your inner voice, what is it? That experience will be shown to you guys, maybe in a dream state. Maybe you will just somehow, it will come randomly as a thought. Be aware of it and release it. Okay, so let's see the final message. So you have the tulip shell. Yeah, again, it feels like you're not, this is about your, your home, the neighborhood and all. That's what it is. Yeah, there is a shell that you've built in your heart. There is something, some sort of belief is there, guys. You have done a lot of belief change. You have changed a lot of beliefs. You have come out of lot of limited beliefs, but there is a belief that is stopping you from this ultimate success, because you have not seen yourself as successful when you were a child. Maybe there has been an experience that made you feel like that you are not going to be that successful or something like that. Maybe you felt like you're an average person, so you have to be average, and that's the reason why the success that you want is not happening. So as I mentioned, as you listen to your inner voice, you ask your inner voice will give you that understanding, and that's when you need to break free from that. That's when you need to cut the cords from that. And once you do it, you will be able to get to this destination that you want. That is the Nine of Pentacles and King of Cups, who is meant to live an abundant life, who is meant to have everything, their own career, where they're doing the things that they love, and at the same time their emotions are peaceful, calm, right? They're not stressed. They're doing the work they love, yet the work they do is something that makes them peaceful, calm. They're not stressed about their work as well. So yeah, that's what I feel like here. I hope you got something from this group number 2. If you did get, comment. I will see you soon. Bye bye. You have been drawn to the dove animal spirit. You're ready for this secret to be revealed that will help you change your life. And the beautiful colors behind the dove reminds me of life is getting more and more peaceful and colorful for you guys. I feel like that. The rainbow energy symbolizes hard times are going to be over, and there is so much that you can look out for. Yes. So the rain, after the rain comes the rainbows, right? So there is this hope that is returning. Okay, there is this color returning into your life. There is a lot of peace and calmness returning into your life, and dove is a symbol of peace as well. Okay, so let's get into your message. Group number 3. I'm being shown a table. There is going to be some hard work ahead. Okay, hard work ahead, but this hard work is something that you will like. This is not something that will make you stress, but this is a hard work that you will enjoy. Okay, so let's see. I'm being shown like heightened feelings at this time. Maybe your feelings are all up and down. Maybe there is certain emotions that is heightened, and it's too much. You will be able to come out of that emotions. Maybe this is like, if you're not feeling hopeful at all, if your emotions are too much into this energy of pain, right, or hate, or envy, or those emotions, low vibe emotions, if it's taking over, I feel like it will change. It will change those emotions. You will not be feeling, and things are going to get more peaceful for you guys. So take a break, take a step back, meditate if you can, go out in nature, do some activities like that at this time. So let's see. Okay, look, we have the tree. Yeah, look, the repair as well. There is something going on with your family or something like that. Maybe that is the reason why you're feeling too much, right? Maybe now you have to attend a family gathering and you're thinking about it and you're just too much. You're feeling that heaviness, if you don't want to meet someone and now you have to meet them because there is a family gathering. Things are going to get lighter for you guys. That emotion that you're feeling, you will not feel. There is like this cutting happening. You will be repairing it very soon. That thing, you will be coming out of it. You're going to get that courage. Yeah, I feel like that's what this message is about. That's the secret. Maybe some secret you will learn and you will be able to forgive that person, something like that. There is a repair happening with family roots or something like that is there. And now maybe again now we are entering this season where people come together. Maybe there are holidays in December and all, right? So everyone is gathering and you're like, oh, I don't want to be there, I don't want to meet this person, and maybe thinking about them gives you anxiety, gives you stress. I feel like there is repair happening there. Something will happen. Either these people will go away from your life, or maybe you are able to reconnect with them, and you will not feel these emotions. You will feel good being with them. For some of you, that is there. Maybe there has been some misunderstandings. Maybe some secrets will be revealed to you guys that will help you to understand their side of the story, that will make things easy for you. Maybe you will be able to forgive people. If you're not able to forgive them, you will be able to forgive them. You're very strong. You're very strong. You have a strong mindset. You forgive people, but these people have done a lot of damage. I feel like that. Or maybe, yeah, as I mentioned, you don't want to meet them, yet you feel responsible for them, and you feel like you have to meet them. Things are going to get easy in that area for you guys. There is color coming. There is some sort of solutions coming. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what else is the message here. Group number 3. What is the secret? Dependency. Oh, maybe someone is dependent on you. Look, the guilt here. There is some guilt or dependent feeling, like, yeah, that is what you're carrying. You will be able to release that thing. Guilt is one of the low vibe emotions. When we carry guilt, it's not at all good, right? So again, you might be guilty of something, or they might be guilty. Something is there with this guilt energy here. Or maybe Maybe you feel like they're too dependent on you, or maybe you feel like you are too dependent on on them. Something is there here. You will be repairing it. It's taking so much, yeah, it's taking so much space. This thing, this guilt is taking so much space. Yeah, maybe because of this guilt only you are going to these gatherings. Maybe because you feel like you need to be there. You need to be there. You feel like it's like a responsibility because of some guilt that you feel. Again, maybe because of the past, taking stock because of the past. Maybe in the past they have done a lot of things for you. So you feel like you need to be there for them and you cannot let them go. But at the same time, whenever you feel like you need to be with them, there is this emotions that come. This is like the cyclone energy I'm seeing, like too much of emotions, heightened emotions. You're stressed for days. You start get depressed because you need to meet them. Like one small gathering, maybe it's in the month of December. From November you're thinking about it, you're stressed about it, but you need to do this. You feel like that even though you don't want to do it, because you feel responsible or you feel like they're dependent on you and something. And yeah, even though you want to let go of that, you're not able to let go of that. There is the secret is there is a solution coming, there is this repair, there is this reconnection happening here, and you will be able to let go of that guilt, and maybe you will free yourself and you will free them because you're forgiving. That's what I'm getting here. Already you're going to, I feel like you will be seeing a lot of signs with that as well. There's a synchronicity card. Maybe you've been praying for something. Maybe you're praying to see a different perspective. Maybe you're seeing, you're trying to see their side of the story. You will be able to see the side of their story. There is something you will be shown that will help you to ease that anxiety. You will be able to overcome that kind of feelings I'm getting here. Yes. So let's see what else. Group number 3. Yeah, this is the area where you're carrying guilt and something. That is the area where there is going to be a lot of peace. Yeah, even though you don't want to do it, you're kind of dependent on it. But you have a guilt of that as well, that you're dependent on it. You know that that's not healthy for you. So you do this and then you're guilty about it. You will be able to free yourself from that. Oh, this can be some sort of habits as well that you're dependent on it. Even though you do it, you feel like you shouldn't do it and then you feel guilty. There is some sort of repair happening here. You will be able to resolve the situation. You are very strong. Yeah. So let's see what else here. House. Yeah, this is about family. This is about a home, like your home life. Yeah, this is about that. This is about relationship. Yes, this is about something you're dependent on. You don't want to be dependent on. You want to let go of it. But the guilt is what keeps you. There is a solution coming here. That is the thing. The solution is coming here. You will be able to move away from the situation, guys. You will be able to release that guilt. The color is coming back. Your fairies energy is there. Fairies are they're very playful, so maybe that kind of energy is there. So for example, December month is a month of celebration and people are so happy because it's Christmas time. And for you, maybe there is something that you're dependent on, maybe there is some people around you, and when Christmas time happens you are miserable. You don't like it at all, and it makes you depressed or something like that. You want to enjoy that season, that holiday season, but you cannot enjoy it. Or maybe it's Thanksgiving, or maybe it's like anything else. It can be Christmas. I'm getting like that kind of energy. Maybe you need, that is the time, there are holidays, you have to go to your house back. You're so afraid. It's like you don't want to go, but you have to go, because if you don't go you will feel guilty, but you don't want to go. You're dependent on it, like something like that. There is a solution for that. You will be breaking free from it. There is something going to happen in your favor that will help you to let go of this guilt, and you will be free from this dependency. This dependency is not going to be there. You're free from it. Yeah, that is what the message is. Wow, interesting. Okay, so let's see what else. What else for group number 3? This is about your stability, security, guys. Yes. This is definitely about your stability, security. This is that energy. We have Four of Pentacles, we have Eight of Swords. Look again, this is that thing. The Eight of Swords energy is what I was picking up. This is the guilt. This is like feeling, you can walk away from the situation, but then do you feel trapped in the situation because you are like, I cannot walk away. That's what it is, right? Because this is giving me stability, security. I'm dependent on it. Oh, this can be that you're dependent financially, so you cannot move away from this person, but you want to move away from it. Yeah, this is that energy. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what I feel like. So the changes in this area, I will say you are in an environment, and now maybe you don't have a job, you are dependent on someone financially, but you don't like this person is really stressing you out, this person is controlling. Maybe you are sharing this house with them and financially you're dependent on them. And the Eight of Swords energy is like you want to move away from the situation, right? You want to move away from the situation, but you cannot. The good news here is you will be soon moving away from the situation. Yeah, you are going to find some stability and security for your own self. So maybe for some of you, if it's about changing homes, you will be finding a new home. Yeah, maybe for some of you, getting a job. You will be able to do things your own way. With this Knave of Pentacles, things are soon changing, but yes, it's going to take a little bit of time, but the color is going to be back. There is some sort of repair happening, guys. Or maybe this person will, yeah, maybe if you, yeah, this person is getting out of your way. If this is a person that has been creating this kind of things in your life, like, yeah, maybe this person is, you're dependent on this person and they give a lot of guilt to you. Maybe they try to make you feel guilty or something like that. You're getting out of that situation is what I'm getting here. So I really feel like a lot of worries. Maybe this is like, as I mentioned, you feel like you have to go to this place at this time, but you don't want to go, but you feel guilty because maybe there is some sort of dependency. Maybe maybe they are your parents. There is that kind of dependency, right? It can be that also. I really feel like there is a solution coming here. You will be letting go of them, or maybe that, as I mentioned, maybe for some of you the relationship is repairing, they are changing or something like that. Or maybe you will be able to heal this thing and move forward slowly but surely. I'm getting that there is some sort of light coming, there is some sort of color coming, there is a solution coming to this thing. That's what I'm getting. Okay, group number 3, that's the message. So let's see more information if we get. Group number 3, what else for group number 3? 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're moving away from the situation, guys. Congratulations, you're moving. Yes, there is this new beginning. Oh, from this Four of Wands to this Four of Wands. Interesting. Look, yeah, this is about some relationship issues, guys. I'm getting a dependent relationship that has been troubling you, guys. Yeah. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, you're moving away from this kind of relationship to a relationship where you will feel loved, feel cherished. You will not feel dependent. You will not feel guilty because this person is not going to make you feel guilty or dependent or something like that. You're going to find that stability, security here. I'm getting that energy here. There is a new beginning for you guys, group number 3. There is definitely a new beginning here. You're going to make, so from the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Four of Pentacles is a comfort zone, right? We feel like we need to be there. Maybe we don't like being there, but we are so afraid to get rid of that dependency, so we are holding on there, right? But Four of Wands is someone who is creating that stability for themselves. They are happy there, they're celebrating their life. So that's the energy here. These 3 cards are talking about relationships. The relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship with your family. These 3 cards are telling me it's a happy relationship. It's not dependent. There is no guilt tripping, nothing. So yeah, that is what the energy is here. I feel like someone is trying to control you, someone is trying to make you do what you don't want to do. You are dependent in some way, or maybe they are dependent, and it's creating really toxic energy. But there is some sort of reconnection happening. Maybe they are moving away, something is changing here. There is this new beginning with this Fool coming. you might be you might be taken out of the situation to a new situation. Group number 3, I'm getting that energy here. You are being taken out of the situation where things have been so hard for you guys, to a situation where you will be you, where you can create something that you love at your own terms and be you. So again, this is like you are in a place where you are told to do this, and you have to show up, right? And it's very difficult, to a place where you can be you can do things your own way. There is a lot of color, there is a lot of happiness, you make your own decisions, there is this calmness. Yes, so there is that energy here. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, group number 3. So let's see the final message here for you guys. The final message. Beaver tooth. Oh wow, again the beaver tooth. Beavers are very hard workers. So there is definitely some sort of work coming here. You need to keep working on yourself, guys. That is the hard work. Keep building what you want. Keep planning what you want, because there is a new beginning for you guys. There is a new beginning for you guys, for sure. That's what I feel like. And it will take you away from something that you don't want, and it's going to give you a new direction. New direction. So keep on working something that you love to do. For some of you, yeah, this is your time to create this new life for yourself. Here you're creating this new life that is not dependent. Here it is dependent to not depending on anyone, because this person wants to provide to you. They're not going to gaslight, manipulate, or something like that. So there is definitely hard work ahead, but you're going to move to a new situation here, or reconnect in a way where you will not feel that guilt or pressure or anything. So something like that is happening. So the secret for you guys is to keep building a life that you desire. Keep creating that in your mind. You keep visualizing, and there is a new way coming here. That's all I'm getting for this group. But you will get out of the dependent situation. If you're dependent to alcohol, there is a way where you will be able to let go of that. There is this help coming, and you will be free from it, and you're going to merge to something that you want. So again, a new person might be entering. I even feel for this group, this is something I'm getting here. You might even get married. There is drastic change here, from single to getting married. But there is hard work as well. There is a lot of color coming your way, and this is all the information. Maybe this is all you're ready to receive at this time. That's all I'm getting here. It's a little mysterious, but you need to know little things. One is like, you need to create something, you need to take that work. So if you want to get rid of certain habits, you need to be very consistent, guys. So you're dependent to something, right? If you're dependent to something, maybe there is a work needed. You need to do that hard work. So if you're dependent to alcohol, maybe you need to work on that. You need to get rid of that habit of yours, slowly but surely. Yes, Knave of Pentacles is slowly. You cannot get out of that situation in once, right? You need, because you're dependent, you have been dependent for so long, so you need to work through it, because you again, the people who are addicted, sometimes they feel that guilt, yet they are not able to get rid of that addiction. So here there are steps coming. There are, people will be helping you to get rid of that situation. So the final message for you is like, the final message that I will say here is like, there is hard work ahead. Being dependent on one thing and getting rid of that dependency is a hard thing, right? Getting out of it, but you can do it. You are getting the right steps, right? You are getting the right direction. You're getting the right support at this time, and you will be able to break free from this dependency. That's what I'm picking up. And as you break free from that dependency, you are going towards this new beginning, new life, where you are going to get whatever you're dreaming, right? That relationship, marriage, for some of you, as I mentioned, a dream job, because this dependency has been kind of making you stop somehow. Yeah, it can be like, as I mentioned, it can be something you're dependent on, or maybe you are dependent to an idea of something, or maybe there are people who guilt trip you and make you dependent on them, right? So it's like you're finding that freedom slowly but surely here, and you are going to have to do that work, right? It's not going to be easy with this beavers are very hard workers, so it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, so yes, so you have this plan. You, maybe for some of you, if you're addicted to something, you're like planning on to getting rid of that addiction. It's going to be tough, but you're going to make it happen. You're going to be consistent with it every day. Every day you're going to take the small steps. With this Knave of Pentacles, who takes the small steps? He's not going to take like big larger steps and all. It's going to be slow, but you will move to this reality, right? That dream life of yours, slowly but surely, that is written for you. The color is written for you. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. The kind of life, the kind of lifestyle you want, it's there for you guys. So start creating at this time. Okay, yeah, that's what the message is for group number 3. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.